Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Megan here, and today we're going to do my April monthly budget. This will be a budget with me video, so I'm going to take you along everything instead of just filling it out previous to filming this video. I thought it'd be nice for you guys to watch step by step how I budget and what it ends up looking like. These budget sheets are from my Etsy shop. BudgetQueenShop, that's what it's called on Etsy, so check it out if you want to look at these budget sheets. Anyways, let's just get into it. There's lots to go over, so yeah, let's start with income. So we have my husband's income, so S, payday. I'm going to write M, payday, that's for my payday. That will be my EI if I ever see an EI paycheck. I called and my sickness benefit is still going through, so I don't know exactly when I'm going to get paid for that, but hopefully soon. Baby check. Some of you guys were asking about the baby check, and that is from the government. We get a monthly baby check for every child that we have. It just helps with feeding them, clothing them, and stuff like that. So that's what that is. So we're only expecting my husband's payday and the baby check as of right now. So my husband gets about $1,500 every 2 weeks, so I'm budgeting $3,000 for him. I'm not budgeting anything for myself, and the baby check is $373.63. So together that is $3,373.63. So not too bad. Now let's move on to bills. So first is rent. That is $1,000. Electrical. I pay this every 2 months, so I paid it last month, but I just like to make progress on the bill, so it's not like a huge bill every 2 months, so I'm putting $150 towards that. Gas, I got the bill in, and it is $70.39. Internet, my bill went up, and then I complained about it going up, so instead of it being, I think it was $80, it's $95.20 now. Cell phones, $218.40. And that may be crazy high to some of you guys, but that's the standard for having 2 cell phones where I live. So yeah, Jeep insurance is $160.93. Car insurance is $93.41. My bank fees $15.41. And iTunes, which is $135. So now we're gonna add it all up. 1,000 plus 150 plus 70.39 plus 95.20 plus 218.40 plus 160.93 plus 93.41 plus 15.41 plus 135. So $1,805.09. So that's what that looks like. Now we're going to move on to the debt portion. So the Jeep payment is $534.66. We pay a payment every 2 weeks, so it's $267.33 every 2 weeks. My credit card minimum is $160. My US credit card minimum is $250. This is so high because it converts to US dollars. So I pay $250 Canadian and it's like $180 US, so that's why that's so high. My MasterCard, I have to pay $51.13. That's just the balance on it right now, and I just want to pay it off, so to have a zero balance. And then my husband's credit card, we did pay this off, but his subscriptions, like his Crave account and his iTunes and all that crap, come out of his credit card. And he had to go out of town last month and he had to put the expenses on his credit card, and he's waiting for a reimbursement from his work. So he does have a minimum payment of he says $49, so we'll see how that goes. So now we're gonna add this up. $534.66 plus $160 plus $250 plus $51.13 plus $49. So $1,044.79. So that's quite a bit. Sorry if I'm being like super quiet or not motivating at all. I finished a huge final exam for one of my classes today, so it completely fried my brain, and I'm just trying to be quiet also because my son is sleeping. So that is why my energy is at a very low right now. So sorry about that. So now going into our expenses. So groceries is $700. My husband and I eat pretty healthy, and since it's off season right now, it's very expensive to get groceries where I live right now. Also, we don't eat out much, so that kind of takes over that budget. Gas, I'm budgeting $160 for the month. My husband's spending, it's more like a buffer in his account every time he gets paid. He just doesn't like seeing zero in his account. Like what if something comes out, right? He just wants a little bit of extra spending money. Plus, if he doesn't grab my debit card before he leaves for work and he say wants a pop or whatever, he's able to spend that money. So $20 every payday, so $40 a month. Eating out, I really wasn't gonna have this category this month because we are going to be very over budget, but I am pregnant and it's really not realistic to have zero for eating out, but I'm going to try not to spend anything. So I budgeted $60. $60 being 2 meals eating out. When we go to like Dairy Queen or A&W, it's usually about $30 for both of us to eat each time. So I'm accounting for 2 times of eating out, so that is $60. Now is medication. I'm on medication to hopefully stop early labor. I am 7 months pregnant right now, so it's just yeah, it's medication to hopefully keep my child in my stomach. So medication, I want to do 25 for my prescription and then 25 for prenatal, but I just went to the health unit and they had a bunch of free samples of my prenatal that I take, so I just like took a bunch, and I think I will be good for the rest of my pregnancy, so I can actually save myself $25, which is huge. Easter, it's my son's second Easter, but really his first that he'll like fully understand now that he's almost 2. So I want to get him a little Easter basket, but I am also a parent that doesn't like to give a ton of chocolate, especially since he's only 2. I am a teacher / educator in a daycare system, so I love to get educational toys for him. So that is what I want to spend around $30 on, and then this is just extra. I like to do a little Easter surprise for my husband every year. It's just been a thing for us the past 4 years. I just always set up a little Easter hunt for him. It's just something that we love to do with each other. So that is that. Household, $40. And then baby, this is actually my son. I should change that to like son because it can be confusing with the baby that I'm pregnant with. So he's not really a baby anymore anyways. So okay, so now it's time to add all of this up. 700 plus 160 plus 40 plus 60 plus 50 plus 60, 40, and 40. So altogether, that's $1,150. I don't know why my paper is coming off as so yellow on this screen, but it really doesn't look yellow in person, so I don't know. It looks very white in person and then yellow on camera, so anyways, whatever. So next, going into the weekly savings, this is when I come back to my monthly spread and punch in how much I've saved each week, so that is for later. We are going to do the results for the budgeted. So my income, we're going to flip back and forth here, so I'll show you guys. My income was $3,373.63, so that's what we're going to put here. We're going to do bills, so $1,805.09. Debt was $1,044.79. Expenses was $1,150. So you guys can kind of see the math and how that's not going to work out. 7363. We're going to minus our bills, $1,805.09. We're going to minus our debt, $1,044.79. And we're going to minus our expenses, $1,150. So with my trusty red pen here, I'm going to write negative 626.25. So you might be wondering what the heck's going to happen because we are so over budget. I'm hoping to get some EI checks. They should back pay me for the last 5 or 6 weeks that I haven't received a paycheck, so that will also help. Hopefully I will receive a paycheck in April from them. Also, we are going to try not to spend a lot of this money in the cash envelopes. I just want to make sure that we are budgeting instead of like selling ourselves short. If we have to go this negative, we are going to pull from our emergency fund, because to fund all of these, it's kind of an emergency. But I don't have to pay that electrical bill because it's due every 2 months. So it's not due this month. I just want to make sure that bill's not super high next month. But if worst comes to worst, I can scratch that out and I don't have to pay that. Another thing is I don't have to pay my MasterCard off completely. It's only $51.13, so it doesn't have a minimum balance right now, so I can opt out of doing that. So that is $200 that I really don't have to pay this month. So that will help in this total. And then, you know, saving a couple things here and there, like I could go less on Easter. I know I don't have to get that much prescriptions. You know, it's just keeping our grocery bill low. So it's taking that into consideration. And I just like doing these budgets to know exactly like, hey, you're over budget by over $600. So you really need to tone it down for the month of April. So that is also why I love doing these budgets, is to see an overall view of how the month is going to look. I really rely on the bi-weekly budgets to set myself like goals and real expectations about how the next 2 weeks is going to go. So if you want to watch my bi-weekly budgets, I am going to film that probably tomorrow. So please subscribe to my channel. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at budget_queen2018. I do in-depth posts there so you know what's going on. Also check out my Etsy to get these pages at BudgetQueenShop. That'd be awesome if you guys could support me in that. It would help with this remaining total a lot. Anyways, I hope you guys like this video, and I hope you guys are excited for a ton of April videos to come. So thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye.